NBC Sports.
Giants 7, Broncos nothing.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They're going to run. This is Gordon. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A first down carry for Barkley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing Jones. Rolling to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10-yard line. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
He'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they will finally put it into the return, but not at... until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Intercepted.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
McManus lining up for
a strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Returnable for Spencer. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Broncos Broncos take over. First down and 10. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. Flush to his right. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st down, Jones. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 4th down, Jones. This is caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Makes the score Giants 14. Broncos 6. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
By the Giants.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Jones on 1st down, flushed out right. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Will Parks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By the Giants.
That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Here's Jones. Back to the air on second down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
For the field goal, a 26-yard attempt.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
First down, Giants.
Operating from the gun, Jones escaping the pressure right. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now Saquon Barkley, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action in Denver.
2nd and 10. At the 50.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And 10 yards.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Got a man, Slayton. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
The Giants.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off play action. Jones. They'll roll him out right. He's going to... And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. It's picked up by the Broncos. Shelling through the defense. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, That's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and
Locke working out of the gun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
intercepted.
Picked off inside the 5.
They'll take over first.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 5.
Off the bootleg. Jones. And they work this out past the 25.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Jones throwing complete here to Tate. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now Jones. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Mike Purcell busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Welcome back now to Denver. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun, Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find Lindsey here. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
shotgun snap and again to Lindsey. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Another run by Lindsey. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
That's good.
They'll get a couple yards on that one. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Mike,
now a play fake, and here's Locke. No escape for Locke, and he'll go down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Locke. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 23 yards the pickup there. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 36. Shotgun snap to Locke. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
And this defense not giving him anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's where this crowd can really help make things difficult. It's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. Jones, he'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will.
Jones on the
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley, and he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Again, it's Barkley. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 23-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. Switch.
Jones now off the play fake. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
He's crossing. He's checking cross.
Now Jones going to throw on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right, letting one go deep for the end zone. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 38-yard attempt.
The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise, and the Giants add on to their lead.
Touchdown.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Gano now to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
And that one travels out of bounds. So a bad break there, and that will thwart any chance that they had of coming back. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver.